out bubbles when I speak. I'm a freak, because she's received out for me. I'm unique, there is only one of me. I'm complete, so I really don't care what you think of me. I'm a geek.
Welcome to Comics in the Cross. My name is Nitro, your host tonight for Art of the Hero, where we are showing off a piece that I've been drawing / working on in Photoshop for the past 3 weeks. It's a piece from our 12-hour stream. It was a giveaway once we hit a milestone. This is one of 4 that I'll be doing on Art of the Hero in the next couple of months. So, what's up, Tay? Hope you don't mind if I call you Tay. How's it going? Thank you, everybody, for coming in and popping a squat. You are more than welcome here. We're going to be chilling tonight. We're going to be going over the piece that I just finished off stream for Chunk the Hut, who is in chat. He did Don't Call You Tay. Got it. Tay? Is that okay? Tay? Oh, what's up, Caleb? Hype. Caleb, get off my account. Got it. So it's the double sign in. I see you. I see you. So yeah, we'll be going over Chunk's piece tonight. I finished it off stream. I think it turned out really good. I'm so pumped to show it to you. Chunk has not seen it, so this will be his first time seeing it as well. Super excited. I put a total of like 15 hours into it. So I think that's the most I've ever put into a single piece. Like, legitimately, I'm 38 years old, and I think in 38 years. Gabriel Taylor doesn't mind if you call me Tay. I encourage it. Okay, awesome. Cool. So yeah, we've shown that off today. I'm going to be implementing a new segment in Art of the Hero. We're going to call it Sneaker Break. So I work on custom sneakers throughout the week, and I showed off a pair that I started for myself last week, and I'm going to give everybody an update on those because I'm super excited about it. And just another avenue for me for art that I like to do. So just to show you another side of the creative spectrum, I guess. So we'll be showing those off today. Let's go, baby. Did it not work? Oh, hey, Caffeine Rush, just do it through the Sound Alerts app. Should all be free. Let me see some real quick. There we go. So we'll be showing off that piece today. We'll do a little bit of a sneaker break, and we are tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting started on Caleb's piece from Mountain Nerds. Caleb wants an Iron Man Mark IV armor in a hero pose, decked out in Mass Effect armor color scheme with the N7 logo. So that's what we're going to be starting tonight.
No, God!
Mm-hmm. Yes.
No, God, please,
there we go.
No.
There we go.
No! No!
So I've never drawn Iron Man before, so this should be fun. Yeah, so Caleb and I had a little chat before stream to make sure that the concept that I was thinking was good to go. So I think we're good to go. Alright, so let's get in it. Hold on, let me move some stuff around real quick. Yeah, I'm excited, Caleb. I'm excited, man. Alright, so first things first, I want to show you guys the finished piece for Chunk the Hut's Oryx, the Fallen King versus Aang. And here it is. Here it is. I mean, I put a solid 15 hours into this, and it's probably the best thing I've ever done. It's probably the best thing I've ever done. Nice, Locke! Nice! Whoop, whoop! But yeah, so here's the finished piece, Locke. I hope you like it. You're looking for frame size. It's about a 4x6 inch. So I'll mail that in a padded envelope within the next week or so. No, so this is the piece. This is the original thumbnail that I sent Chuck. This was like the initial concept. So for those of you who are new to the channel and haven't been following for the past couple weeks, Chunk the Hut wanted Oryx the Fallen King, or one of the bosses from the Fallen King Destiny. Dude's like 300 feet tall, fighting Aang, the last airbender. So in order to do that, obviously Aang is like 12 years old, so he's like 4.5 feet tall against the dude who's 200, 300 feet tall. took a little bit of compositional magic, I guess. It does belong in the Louvre. I mean, I didn't want to say that myself, so I'm glad somebody else did, but I'll go ahead and say it again. Yeah, it definitely belongs in the Louvre, behind some glass. All right, so this was the original thumbnail, and here is the finished piece. All right, so let me walk you through the piece a little bit, Chunk. So, oh, shoot. Stop. All right, so let me walk you through the piece a little bit. So, obviously, I wanted it laid out like a comic book panel. I wanted to have separate panels showing different aspects of Aang in his avatar form. And I wanted the focus to be on Aang. That being said, I almost wanted Oryx to be like a background. Like, he's just in the background. But I wanted him to be such a looming presence. Now, I drew all of Oryx. I drew him very detailed, but I shadowed out most of him, except for the light that's coming off Avatar Aang in his avatar form. And if we want to zoom in just a little bit. So we can see one of my favorite parts, obviously besides the eyes, is how the light from Aang's avatar form is bouncing off of the helmet of Oryx. And just kind of with a little bit of artistic license, I know this technically should be in front of his chest, but I just wanted to show the form of this Shaolin pose for his hands. Thank you, Caleb. And then obviously I had to light up the eyes of Sir Aang, just to show how BA he is. So this is the finished product. Like I said, it took me like 15 hours. So I appreciate everybody that hung in with me over the past 3 weeks. This is probably one of the most intricate pieces I think I've ever done. So this is a really cool concept, and thank you for letting me do this, Chunk. So I'll be sending this out probably within the next 2 to 3 weeks. I've got to order the print first, and then we'll go ahead and get it sent out to you in a mailing tube. And again, it's 11 by 14. So, and Caleb, yours is going to be 11 by 14 as well, but I think yours is going to be landscape, whereas this one is portrait. So there we go. So I thought that was really cool. So shall we get started on the Iron Man Mark IV armor? Appreciate it, man. What's up, Watson? Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate the support. All right, so let us do this overhead cam. My cameras are freaking out just a tad, so if it might glitch green like that for some reason. I have no idea what it's doing. I have no idea why it's doing that. I might have to just uninstall or reinstall the cameras, so just bear with me, okay? I don't know what to do because I've unplugged it and plugged it back up, and you know, it is what it is. So Locke, I really appreciate it, man. Okay, cool. It was blinking green on my side, so if you guys don't see it, yeah, I know it's been doing that for a while. It does it to both of my cameras, which indicates to me that it's not my actual cameras. It's something else. Because both of the cameras are completely different companies. Yeah, so it's probably going to do that on and off tonight. I'm sorry. I'll try to work on that off stream this week. Try to get that fixed. Otherwise, I might just have to get some new cameras. Honestly, I think my video card's going, which kind of sucks. Alright, but real quick, let me show you guys what I'm thinking. Alright, so originally, I do have my PC on a surge protector, but I just got a new surge protector. So, I thought that would have fixed it. Yeah. Alright, so let me show you guys what I'm thinking. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff on the same circuit. So, my cameras, my lights, my computer, my monitors, everything, pretty much. Pretty much everything in my office is on the same circuit. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it, Watson. Alright. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking for Caleb's piece. So originally, Caleb, I know you wanted an Iron Man Mark IV armor, which for those of you who do not know is the OG armor, right? Caleb, I want to make sure that I got the right armor. So let me share my screen. So this is the armor that we're talking about. I went to get the stream avatars working for ours. I can definitely help you, Caleb. It was pretty simple setup though. he murdered his brand new PC. Oh, great. That's just fantastic. Yeah, so I just have the computer stuff on it. Like, I mean, monitors, my tower. Yeah, that's basically it. Attack lock study. Dang. All right, so this is the Mark IV armor that we're going to be fashioning out as. But let me pull up Discord so I can show you what Caleb was thinking. Just give me a sec. So he wanted basically the N7 logo from Mass Effect, and then I talked him into just doing the entire piece in this color scheme. So we're gonna do Iron Man Mark IV armor in this color scheme. Now I was looking for a reference photo for just like a pose or whatnot, and I came across this. Now I know this is like Superman the animated show or whatever, but I really like this pose because it will allow you to see all of the armor. It's a heroic pose, and it'll allow you to see his whole chest, his arc reactor, and I'm gonna make his eyes glow like red. So we'll see if we can do this appropriately. Let me get the right pencil. I got some new pencils because I needed some. So let me see. All right, cool. So overhead. Again, if you just joined me, my camera's probably going to blink every now and then, green. It is what it is. I'm trying to fix it. I'll try to work on that this week. There we go. Cool. I don't know if I'm going to do the arc reactor red because I'm thinking about doing some lighting effects within the suit that might be that bluish white. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. All right, so we're going to start off just like I normally do with just the movement line, right? Because in order to have a subject that's active, that looks active at the end product, the movement line has to be fluid. Like, let me give you an example. Like this, you see how his body is curved like that? That indicates movement. The picture right off the bat looks dynamic. Now for this, it's obviously a little more straight, but you can still see his arc. His back is arced a bit, and his body is bent slightly. So we're gonna try to do. Let's focus here. Come on. Really? We're not gonna focus? All right, hold on. There we go. We're still on your paper. Sorry. This is the one I was talking about. So this is the one I was talking about. So see how his body curves? It looks dynamic. Obviously, I'm not using that one. I am using this one, but this is a still dynamic pose because it shows him in action. It's a point A to a point B movement, and you can still tell that he's moving in the picture. So we're going to use this as a reference. So let's do the overhead shot again. All right, let's focus. There we go. All right, slowest camera in the world. Let me kind of come down just a tad. This is awful. I really need new cameras, Cross. All right, so again, we're going to, let me move this mic a bit. All right, so let me just get the overall gist of his body. Batman pose. Yeah, that would have been one. That would have been a sweet one. I wanted to do one of him like in action flying though, because I think that would be really cool. And I think what I'm gonna try to do is do more of a what am I trying to say? A stylized approach with this drawing. So probably gonna redraw this a couple times because I'm just trying to get the figure right first.
We can sum up McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwich
Nope.
in one word.
Sorry, dude.
But also
Alright. Can you see that alright? Alright. I need to open this chest up more. His chest is like straight across, so. Look at this Iron Man. Iron Man Mark IV side view. I need to get a good side view of this helmet if I'm going to be drawing this. Alright. Cool. So I kind of want him looking up, almost like the Rocketeer. I love that movie. Alright, so let's come down just a tad. So, again, we're just trying to get the overall shapes of the muscles, armor here in this case, but the muscles, the anatomy basically. I'm not trying to get it perfect right now. I'm just trying to get the overall feel of it, and I don't think I have it, so I'm gonna start over. Dang, this is a lot of crap. Alright, let's start again. So I didn't start with that movement line, and I think that's what got me in trouble. So the back is arced. Got the chest, the ribs. So his back, it needs to be arced like that because that's the whole movement line, right? So I know I'm drawing Superman's underwear in right now. I'm just trying to get again the gist of the figure. There we go. I like that side view. So it's going to be Iron Man in a Superman pose, which I'm totally cool with. There we go. Alright, cool. Thanks, Caleb. See you, bro. Alright, so let us just... I'm going to tube these pieces of armor out. Almost want to... No, I don't want to do that. Alright, so let me look at this Mark IV helmet again. So kind of comes down. And then there's kind of like a... So I'm just trying to get the, again, just the gist. And since I'm trying to do a bit of a stylized approach here, I might play around with the aspects, the ratios of his armor and stuff like that. Like for instance, I'm gonna make his shoulder pieces just gargantuan. And then his arm pieces. Sweet. Alright, let's try this again. There we go. Alright, so coming in. I'm not going to draw every single piece of armor in here, just because a lot of it's just going to get lost. Mark 4 side view. All right, let's see if I can find another side view. There we go. There we go. Exactly what I was looking for. So come in here a little bit. I know I'm getting a little detailed with this, but alright, and there's an elbow, there's like an elbow cap almost. Nope. What's up, Big Yen? How are you, man? Thanks for popping in. How's your week going, man? Somebody give Big Yen a shout out. I know, I was just joking too. Alright, so the armor kind of does this thing. It's almost like a gauntlet, kind of like a Mega Man gauntlet. Ooh, Mega Man would be a sweet one to do. Awesome, man. Got some R&R. I hear it. I hear it. Right, let's look at this hand again. So it's kind of like the knuckles come down, and then the thumb comes a little bit like that. Alright, so those of you who just tuned in, we are doing an Iron Man Mark IV armor fan art, piece of fan art, but we are going to be doing it after in a Mass Effect, shoot, what am I trying to say? A Mass Effect color scheme. There we go. So red, black, and white, I think. There we go. Perfect. I need to make his chest bigger. There. That's better. So comes in like this, and that kind of comes out a bit. So I want to give it that illusion that it's wrapping around, that it's like armor wrapping around. So then I can come in here with the circle stuff. Even though that's a little too low, so let's do that again. There we go. Alright, so coming here, again, we're just trying to get the basic armor forms right now. Again, we want to make sure we're getting everything appropriately. There we go. Alright, so let's see. Alright, so now I need a side view of the legs. I think it's just Alright, so one thing that this armor has that's super distinctive is the calves are gigantic. So I'm going to try to not overdo that, but at the same time, that's an essential part of this suit. And you get the flap. I'm just going to get the overall shape of the boot right now. So. And then you have that part, and then it comes in with the knee, which goes in like that. So, alright, so that's the overall gist of that armor, or that leg rather. So let's come in here with the sharp eraser, and we can add that part. I kind of want to add some flaps. Let's see if this will even look good. Caleb, do you care if I have some like wings on the back of it? Oh, he's not here. That's right. I'm gonna add some wings on the back of it. I don't think he'll care that much. If he does, I'll erase him. Yeah. Alright, so we have to kind of and the eyes are basically so I want obviously the eyes to be super iconic and stuff like that. There you go. And I'm just gonna kind of mirror this, but this leg will be kind of like in shadow. I'm not gonna go super detailed because I want to give it more of a stylized feel, if that makes sense. Alright, let's come in here a little bit. I really need to get a blue pencil. I don't know if you guys know what blue pencils are in the art world, but from my understanding, it helps you be able to draw the underdrawing. So basically what I'm doing here, and then over top of it, draw your regular pencils. And when you scan it in, it only registers the regular pencils or ink, or whatever you're doing. So that's pretty sweet. Just give me one sec. My chat is freaking out. There we go. All right, so let's come in here. See what he has on his neck. So he kind of has these like almost like backpack straps, almost. Not really back crap. Good grief. Back crap straps. Yep, that's exactly what I meant to say. Alright, let me I'm gonna redraw these because I don't like the direction these are going. Not a huge fan. There we go. All right. All right, let's do this again. All right, so right now I am working on just getting the helmet right, because this is obviously the most visual piece of this entire piece. Alright, so in here, my chat is freaking out, guys. Almost looks like he's wearing a diaper. All right. So let's see. All right, let's see. Something on this that I'm not feeling, and I can't put my finger on it. Maybe if I erase some of these lines. That's not it. What do I think I've drawn the most? Yeah, that's a good question. I did a lot of still lifes in college, which I wasn't a huge fan of. But I will say, still lifes taught you one thing that they did teach you that sticks with you is just your observation skills. Like for instance, if you are looking at a tree and I ask you to color the tree, what color would you use? You would use green, right? Everybody would use green. 99% of people would use green, including myself. But if you actually look at the tree, you actually like deep dive, just actually look at the tree and analyze what colors are actually in the tree. You'll see purples, you'll see oranges and reds that you didn't even know were there. So although still lifes are painfully boring, I think they're essential if you want to up your observational skills for art. So I would say that is probably what I've drawn the most. Yeah, not the fun stuff. That, and I took an art class after I graduated college, and it was a figure drawing class. So we drew a bunch of naked people too. So so there you have it, still life and a bunch of naked people. Alright, I gotta get this leg right. This is really bugging me. Oh, and there he is, folks. There he is. My nemesis. I'm not really digging. What's my favorite thing to draw? I really like line work, like just intricate line work. Not necessarily, that doesn't really have a subject per se, but I just like line quality, like different types of line quality, like this. This is probably one of my favorite things I've ever drawn, because it's all in black and white, and it's all line weight and ink wash quality, and obviously perspective. This was me practicing I was trying to get the perspective right, like, because you look at a lot of Spider-Man cartoons or a lot of Spider-Man comics, and they have these forced perspective, or like a 2 or a 3 point perspective in the buildings, and it just adds another dimension of like reality to the picture. So this was I think it was a 2 point perspective, 3 point perspective. So by that I mean, if you can see, all the buildings are pointed down to the same direction, because naturally your eye all funnels stuff to a point. And if this looks familiar, this is from the Spider-Man piece from the 12-hour stream. This is part of it, but everything, pretty much your eye will meet everything right here for the buildings as they're going down. But there's also a focal point as the buildings move this way into the distance. They also coalesce into a point way off screen up here as well. And same thing with some of the lines here, like these lines right here. All these lines coming down here will coalesce all down here as well. So I love anything that has to do with like just line weight, line quality, that type stuff. I'm a huge fan. Huge fan. All right, let me pull this back up. Thanks for asking that question though, man. I'm going to pull, let me see, man mask side view. No, I love these questions, dude. I love talking about this stuff. This is my favorite thing. That's not the Mark IV, I know. I'm just trying to get a good side view of this. There we go. I think this is the Mark III, but I'm just trying to get this metal part. I know you guys can't see my screen, but I'm just trying to get this metal part you respawned and jumped and got the star. Oh, thanks a lot. I appreciate it, man. Sorry, my chat's not loading up properly, so it loads like tons of messages at once. So if I don't respond to you right away, I'm sorry. It's not my fault. It's Twitch. It's Twitch. There we go. Alright, so I don't know if Caleb is in chat. I don't think he is. But it's all good. No worries. All right. Let's refix this thing. There we go. As always, if I take a second look at this off stream and I'm not a huge fan, I will redraw it. But I won't make you guys sit in on that. So. There we go. I'm liking some of these lines. Has a vendetta against me. Let's do this. There we go. All right, let's see. I'm glad you guys are liking this avatar thing. I thought it was a real cool. I thought it was really cool when I saw it in somebody else's stream. I was like, oh, I want to try that. That's really cool. Alright, so I need to bring this gauntlet down a little bit. Yeah, it's so cool, man. I love it. Alright, so this hand is going to prove to be a little bit difficult. So I'm going to not draw it for the moment, just so I can focus on this other stuff.
At MedStar Health, we're taking extra steps to help keep cancer
Nope.
patients and their families safe.
All right. Oh, Pumpkin King. That's what I'm talking about. Is Locke, are you the only one fighting? All right. Let's see. So it goes away from the elbow. Away from the elbow. So like it goes like this. That looks weird. Oh, there we go. You're all alone, dude. You got it. You got it, Locke. Oh, no, you don't. You died. Sorry, dude. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is... I'm probably going to, when I scan this in, I'm going to enlarge or tilt his head. Actually, again, I want to try to make it stylized, so I'll probably broaden his shoulders and stuff like that. So what am I getting the pieces printed on? So I actually get all my prints through Amazon, because Amazon has really high quality prints. So it's like a luster type paper, like a poster paper. I don't know if I have any. I don't think I have any handy. Hold on. Yeah, I don't. Actually, yeah, dude. Hold up one sec. So this is the print that I did for a customer. I gotta open it real quick because I gotta mail it out to him. But, or this is the print that I had printed. Now this is 16 by 20, so this won't be as big as yours, Junk or Caleb. I think I'm gonna do everybody's 16 by 20. But this is a Neon Genesis print that I've done. So this, you could see the paper has like a sheen to it, kind of, but it's really like, it's really thick. So, but if you haven't seen this print, this is probably one of my favorite prints. I took a keyframe from one of the scenes in Neon Genesis and kind of graded out or grayscaled it, and then put the Japanese rising sun behind it. So yeah, so it's gonna be on that paper, same paper. Yep. All right, so let us come in here. I need to sharpen this pencil a bit. Just bought some new art supplies. For those of you who are interested. Let's do this. More or line does not necessarily mean better, so I'm not gonna go nuts. I am going to fix this though. I'm liking that. Yeah. Yeah, I always go through Amazon just because they're not really the cheapest. Because getting high quality prints is just, it's going to be expensive no matter where you go. Like for a 16 by 20, it's probably 15 bucks. Unless you get them in bulk, which it's still going to be expensive. So, alright, let's come in here and do this other leg. Now again, I'm just trying to get the overall shape of it so I'm going to be just shading that. So all right, erase this line. I might start coming in here with some inks in a minute. Yeah, 11 by 14. Alright, so come in with the boot. Alright, let's try to draw this boot. So a normal boot would have a heel divot, but this is going to be a bit of a chunky boot, so let's do that. And then this has kind of like a flap, I guess, for lack of better words. This cap looks really short, but I can work that out in Photoshop. Let's see if this works. There we go. So with a stylized approach, probably going to make the feet and the hands a little bit larger than they would be in real life. I don't do stylized like ever, so this would be a bit new to me. I'll work you out in Photoshop. Thanks, dude. Absolutely, man. I'll put a plug in for Walmart frames. You can get some pretty decent frames at Walmart for a really good price. Just saying. really know how to draw that hand right now, so I'm just gonna hold off. I almost want to put rocket boosters on his feet. Alright, just give me a second. Rocket boots. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have rockets coming out of his feet, obviously. Does he have a propulsion system on his back? Nope, it's just his feet. Right. Okay. Let's try this again. There we go. I feel like this needs to come up because it's not giving him. Proper depth. All right, let's try to finish this left arm, which I'm not looking forward to because this is gonna be a pain in the butt. Stop denying me stream avatars. Is it not letting you? Here. Yeah, for those of you who have just popped in, feel free to choose a stream avatar and just kind of hang out. Alright, cool. Blocking. This needs to go more this way. Or maybe not. Alright, so if it's like this, then actually this should go down.
Masks for family? Check. Garden cleanup? Check. Schedule back pain visit? Done. We've all adapted to a new way of living. Keep your healthcare on schedule with Johns Hopkins Medicine, where your health and safety are our highest priorities. We're ready to care for you through virtual and in-person visits across Maryland and the greater Washington region.
Nope.
For help,
Sorry, guys. Alright, maybe if I start putting some lines on this, I'll like it better. Let's see. Alright. Need a ruler. Go. There we go. Need to fix this. This is what's bugging me, I think. Let's come down and just get some of these lines, not all of them. There we go. About time. See, I'm not liking this. How is this supposed to work? Let me see. So it should come up like this. Yeah, so let me erase these. Looks like he has bricks on his neck. Alright, that's not what I wanted. There we go, that's better. There we go. I like it. Right, now some straight edge stuff. For those of you who just tuned in, if there is anybody that fits that description, I am currently drawing a 12-hour stream commission piece that was a giveaway during our 12-hour stream. This is the Mark IV armor for Iron Man, but we are doing it in the color scheme of N7 armor from Mass Effect. So it would be black, red, and white. So right now I'm just trying to get the general overall aspects of the Iron Man armor, and then I'll come in and we can do some coloring and all that good stuff. So let's see. So it looks like this. The fist looks like this. Maybe if I can extend his hand like this. That. Yeah, I like that. Alright, let's come in a little bit with some we'll take a shoe break in a second. Show you guys some pair of shoes that I'm super excited about. Sorry, I tend to hold my breath when I draw, when I'm drawing like the detailed line work, because I don't want to screw it up. There we go. All right, cool. Greatest. The GOAT, the Billy. There we go. I want this kind of rounded at the bottom to give it that effect of the 3/4 view. Alright, so kind of like this. Again, trying to give this a little bit of depth. I think I got the perspective off a bit here. So let me try to fix this. There you go, I think that's better. All right, so let's see. No, I don't need this. Since this is an oval, we'll try to get it as accurate as I can. So do I need this one? Here, let me see. Do I need this? Or do I need this? I think I need this one. So let me come in here with this. Make sure that looks good. Perfect. All right. It's the 2. So this should it go right here? No, that looks weird. What is it? Something's going on. Why does this look weird? This looks weird. There we go. Looking at this piece makes me feel like a real jerk because of what I asked you to draw. Oh, dude, you wanted what you wanted, man. Do not even worry about that. And it was a challenge for me, and I like challenges, so. And also, like, I want to draw something that makes me excited to draw it, and that definitely did. Alright, so there's kind of like a line in here. Like
Lunch
that.
in the park, check. Hand sanitizer, check. Cancer
Got your hand
screening,
sanitizer? Alright, so I'm gonna also come in here with there we go. Let's do it. Attack lock study. Yes, there is. If you type hold on. I can't spell. Nope, that's not it. Hold on. Hold on one sec. Let's see. Yeah, you should be able to see the commands if you do exclamation point command. Mod view is so annoying that it doesn't show you any of the panels, not even the ones that are. Yeah, it's dumb. Yeah, I don't know. Hold on. There we go. Right on you. There we go. Alright, yeah, I don't know, man. It should come up if you do command, but it's not working. So, not sure. I just want to say thank you again for drawings. I don't know if I had the leeway to do that, man. Even if I wanted to. Because we didn't really give, like I can't draw this or I'm not going to draw this type stuff. So, now if we had, I said I hate Mickey Mouse and you're like, dude, I want to draw Mickey Mouse. I'm like, no. But I don't hate Mickey Mouse, so there you go. Mickey Mouse is a boss. Oh, I think I know what the issue is. That's it. I think I need to raise that up a bit. Let me see. I think this is one. Hold up. Yeah, I don't know, man. Help. Here, let's try this. Yeah, I think the reason it's not working is because our stream chatbot has the same command as stream avatar, so it's all good. There we go. I'm liking these lines. Oh, shout out to Neo Spider. I know he's not in the chat, but shout out to Neo Spider for giving me some help on Photoshop last week. He told me about a command that I had actually forgotten about that actually helped me finish Chunk's piece faster than I would have. It's the clipping mask, which I had completely forgotten about, because I was coloring it piece by piece, and the clipping mask allows you to just color it a lot easier. So I really appreciate it, Neo Spider. I know I don't think you're in chat, but just wanted to say I really appreciate it. There we go. Get some cool line weights in here. All right. Let me see this helmet again. Start erasing some of this pencil work. So we've got most of these lines down. Thanks for the shout out, bro, for Snow Spider. Cool, so getting some of this done. Let me come in here and draw this hand a little bit more. Wyatt, no shout. Alright, I'm going to take some artistic liberties with this armor. I hope Caleb doesn't mind. Always seems to happen on art streams, no idea. It's just because I like making it difficult on you guys. It's the only reason I like making it difficult. Alright, we're going to try to work on this foot a little bit. It's looking solid so far. I think when I scan it in, I might actually tilt it forward, bend him a little bit so there's a little more movement. I'll broaden his chest, make his shoulders a bit bigger, maybe make his head a bit bigger. So that's the cool thing about Photoshop, is like it doesn't have to be perfect on your drawing. You just have to have the overall gist of what you're doing, and then you can fill it in with Photoshop work. So some little black detailing here. We're gonna womp womp. We're gonna add a little bit of depth to this. Not right here though. There it is. There it is. I miss you, Sax man. I miss you. Thanks for the sound alert, Cross. I appreciate it. Alright, I need a water break. Oh, I want to show you guys these shoes I've been working on. So I know last week I was saying how I was such a big fan of I don't know why the shout outs Big Yen is still on there. That's weird. Alright, hold on one sec, guys. You're throwing a lot at me at once. There we go. I know that wasn't the Alright, let's see. Yeah, they're all up. I don't know. They should be working. I don't have any of them disabled.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for
There we
him.
go. Yeah, there we go. I would just use, if you can, I would just use the sound alert panel, because for some reason the sound alerts, it's not allowing you to redeem them through channel point redemption for some weird reason. Sorry. I don't know what to tell you. Nitro, next time you're on Discord, make sure you read the rules post on my server for a bonus. Alright, sweet. Will do. Just pooped a little bit.
No, God!
Lunch in the park, check.
There we
No,
go.
God,
Sanitizer,
please,
check.
no!
Check.
No! No! No!
So he's looking a little small in chest. So I want to broaden this when I scan it into Photoshop. That's really bugging me.
Beakaboo crew, baby! Woo!
There we go. So glad I don't need my ears.
Bless me, bagpipes!
That's one of my favorites. I love it. That one was also for you, Cross, because I love you, man. Oh yeah, what am I doing? So I wanted to show you my sneakers. I'm sorry. I lost my track of thought. So last week I did
the same joke about 3 times already. I don't think it's funny anymore.
You know what? Alright, so I don't have the original drawings, but anyways. So here's one of the shoes, or here's the other one too. So I got the Krillins colored in. I haven't decided the color scheme on the shoe yet, but I think I'm gonna go with like a darker, like desaturated navy, and maybe some gray faded in. I still got to color in obviously the geese and everything, and he's gonna have a destructo disc with a glowing light behind it, and then here obviously the Kamehameha with a glowing light and maybe some like lightning effects type stuff. So I'm really pumped with these, man. I'm thinking on this one I'm gonna do Shenron like across the whole inside of the shoe, and then on this I'm gonna do the Dragon Balls or something to that effect. I've got some more pictures of Krillin that I could use, like that I put on the side of the shoe, some just BA poses from him. but I haven't completely decided. But I'm going to be working on these this week. They're turning out really good, man. I'm really excited about these. These are for me. So, but yeah, I might actually do a little bit of painting for those on stream at some point, but not right now. Yeah, that's the thing. Walk. It's like I have made shoes for myself, and I hardly ever wear them, so kind of defeats the purpose. Thanks, Locke. I appreciate it, man. All right, let's see. All right, okay. Let me work on these freaking shoes again. Hold on. There we go. I think that's it. All right. All right. Hope everybody's having a good evening. Again, I really appreciate you hanging out with me as we work on this piece for Caleb from Mountain Nerds. Let's see. I'm not gonna go too nuts on that. Let me erase some of these lines. Alright, so when I scanned it into Photoshop, I'm gonna increase the size of this a little bit and shorten this because this is looking a little too long. So let's come in here. You give them to Forrest Gump. So let me alright, his feet are just gigantic, so let me reduce the size of those for a second. There we go. So it kind of comes up like this. It goes like that. So it's like a toe cap. Except I don't want it to point. But I also don't want it to do that. Here we go. go. I'm not really digging the feet, man. I think I'm trying to do too much.
And his name is John C.
There we go. What's up, Caleb? Alright, so a couple things since you've been gone. I added wings. If you don't like them, we can take them back. We can take them out. I just thought it looked sweet. I've taken just a couple of liberties with the armor, but not much. Overall, it's still a Mark IV armor. But yeah. Man, I am just not liking this. Let me see what I can do to make this better. It's the Mark Nitro armor. There we go. If you're cool with it, I'm cool with it. Alright, sweet. I'll keep them in. So we're going for a little shadow vibe. We're going to be shadowing this leg out since it's right behind the other one. So just imagine this one is all shadow basically. So, and we're going to put boosters on his feet, obviously. Here we go. You're going to do a stream from the wings? Yes. Yes. Not sure exactly what that means, but the answer is yes. I feel like I'm missing something here, and it's driving me bananas. I've redrawn this shoe like 400 times, and I'm not a fan. Here we go. Oh. I don't know. There we go. Much better. I'm digging this. I can ink this. Again, I feel like I say this a lot, but it doesn't have to be perfect. Just want to to get it close. There we go. Perfect. You want the Normandy in the background. What is the Normandy?
Lunch in the park? Check. Hand sanitizer? Check. Cancer screening? Done.
No.
We've all adapted to.
Somebody want to explain to me what the Normandy is? Oh, shepherd ship. Got it. I was like, what? All right. All right. Let me darken the outline a little bit. There we go. Let me turn this up a bit. There we go. Alright. So just come in on the outside and just darkening the outline a bit just to separate the silhouette from the rest of the picture, just to give it a little bit of depth. Plus, it'll allow me to straighten out any uneven lines that I have. Any crazy uneven lines. Again, doesn't have to be perfect. I'm hoping that this one will go a lot faster than Chunk's piece, but I don't know. Because sometimes I get just in deep on a piece, and I get a really cool concept, and I just want to just spend ridiculous amounts of time on it. So, because I still haven't decided what I want to do with the background. Obviously, he's going to be going through the clouds. I haven't done a lot of clouds, so I'm going to have to figure out how to do that. What do you think so far, Caleb? Digging it? I'm thinking about putting the N7 right here, so it's front and center. Good old Tony Stank. Cool. I was saying to everybody before you join that once I get this scanned in, I'm going to change some of the proportions on him a bit. Like, I'm going to broaden his chest up a bit. I'll make his shoulder a bit bigger. I'll bend his body just a little bit so you'll get that action line thing. I'm going to shorten this arm that I'm working on right now. I'm going to shorten it just a tad. So there we go. Let me draw this in just a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to come in here. This is kind of like that Spider-Man piece I did for the 12-hour stream. Like, you don't need to draw everything. You don't need to draw every single detail of every single body part, especially if you're trying to focus, if there's a specific focal point. Like for me, the focal point is right here. So I'm cool kind of dumbing down anything that kind of conflicts with that, basically. Alright, so let me see something real quick. How'd your stream go, Caleb? Did it go alright? Or were you guys just recording tonight? Cool, thanks a lot. I'm excited about Watson's piece too coming up, man, because Watson's is next. And his is going to be pretty dope. I was telling my wife about it because she's a huge Avatar fan. And she was like, dude, I want a copy of it. I'm like, I'm not sure that's how it works. Spoiler cast for Mighty Ducks Game Changers. I still haven't seen that. I don't honestly know if I'm going to watch it. I don't know, like, Mighty Ducks, the original, holds such a special place in my heart. Although my wife's a huge Gilmore Girls fan, so. Rory, is it Rory? No, Lorelai, that's it. The fact that Lorelai is on the show is probably a big plus. It's a really good throwback. Well, I'm a sucker for Emilio Estevez, so he's in it, right? I'm assuming he's in it. If he's not, how could you, Disney? You know what show that I was really digging until I stopped watching it for some reason was the new Cobra Kai joint. Cool. Emilio. Yeah, Cobra Kai was sweet, man. Well, from what I saw of it, I hate that they turned... dude, I'm horrible at names. Ralph Macchio's character into a D-bag, basically. But, sorry for the language. But, you know, I guess they gotta put a different spin on it. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna try to add some. So just trying to add some shadow. I'm not going to add all of it right now. Just some. Don't piggyback, chump. Come on now. Alright. I'm almost like to the point where we could color this, but I might save that for next stream. I got a lot more done than I thought I would today. There we go. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Sometimes you come across a line that you really like that you didn't mean to do. It happens. It happens, folks. Give him a sombrero. I think what else I could do.
Lunch in the park? Check. Hand sanitizer? Check. Cancer screening? Done. We've all
Stop.
adapted to a new way of living.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the. I'm actually gonna pull the NC logo directly from like official art, so I can get it perfect. And I'm basically just gonna transpose it on there, just so it can look really good. I can make it look really good. So I'm trying to think. So what I might do is, for the most part, Thanks, dude. I'm trying to think how I want to do this. I think the main color that I'm going to do is either black or red. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I'm not going to decide right now just because I don't want to. Yeah, I think I can do the main color black. I just want to make sure that none of the details get lost, but I can highlight those with just highlights, I guess. So that's not a problem. Not a problem at all. Let's see if I'm missing any major items. I don't think I am. So yeah, so I could do like black. Sorry, I'm just gonna. So basically everything is black. So whatever's not black, that's what I'll label. So this would be. I'm gonna make his mask white. So it'll be black and white with red accents. What's up, Supercalifrag? How's it going? How are you? Appreciate it, man. Welcome. How's your night going? It's a night where you are, maybe, hopefully. Hold on one second. Yeah, thanks for the shout out, Lock. I was getting ready to do it. Cool. Yeah, so working on a piece from the 12-hour stream. Commission piece. This one is for Caleb from Mountain Nerds. And obviously, as you can see, it's Iron Man. So he's going to be decked out in N7 armor from Mass Effect. I will show you guys. So basically, this main color is going to be black. I'll try to get a carbon fiber texture so we can work with that. I'll get this N7 logo and put it right on his chest right here. So Night at the Roxbury. Dude, it's been forever since I've seen that movie. It's been absolutely forever since I've seen that movie. I'm a gigantic Will Ferrell fan, though. And I know it's a take him or leave him from most people. I get it. I'm gonna have him. Ooh, space might be good. I kind of want to do him in the sky because I'm thinking about like a bluish, purplish, like almost dawn, like setting in the sky. But I've never done the sky before, so I gotta figure out how to do that first. and then have his blasters going nuts. So like this is an 11 by 14 page. I'm not going to have him taking up the entire page. He's going to be a little smaller, and he's going to be basically off to the here. Let me do this. So this is what I'm envisioning. So as a bit of an artistic approach, Caleb, so I'm going to have a strip of the background, which you'll have your clouds. Yeah, I suck at drawing clouds, but you'll have your clouds, blah 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 blah, whatever, and then you'll have your Iron Man kind of going over like that over the clouds. So he'll be hanging over the background, but there'll be white space above and below. Kind of like, let me see if I can find it. Kind of like, so I did one of the Silver Surfer, kind of like something like this, but not in space, obviously. Not in space, but see how his head kind of overlaps the strip of the background, and the bottom of him overlaps the bottom. So I'm going to do something like that with Iron Man, but I'll have his blasters going off too. Yeah, so I'm going to do something like that. I don't know if I can do much more without actually scanning it in, and that's going to be a huge process, which I don't necessarily want to keep you guys on for. So here's what I'm thinking. So eyes are going to be red. Arc is going to be, I'm going to do a white glow. Main color is going to be black. Black accents are going to be white. Big accents, small ones, red. N7 logo on right chest. So once we get all this scanned in and I can edit everything and do everything that I need to do, we'll have it done. See you, Locke. Thanks for hanging, bro. Appreciate it. So we have two options. We can call it a night, or I can paint some shoes. Start painting some of the shoes. Shoe is pretty slow process, so if you don't want to see that, totally understand. We can just call it a night, and we come back next Tuesday, and I'll have everything scanned in, and we can start doing the digital on it. All right, you want me guys? All right, let me paint some shoes for a little bit. Thanks for the lurk, Lock. Appreciate it, bro. All right, so we can do a little bit of painting of shoes. I've got to work on the gi for Krillin, so I don't have the orange paint, so I got to mix that first. And the blue as well. So let's see, let me pull up the image. There we go. All right, so let's do this one first. Alright, so the orange that I need, actually, hold on, sorry guys. There we go. Alright, cool. See you, Caleb. Thanks again, bro. Appreciate it. I don't think I've ever actually seen you paint the shoes before. Yeah, I've never done it on stream. Alright, so the main thing right now is obviously mixing the paint. This paint is, it's an acrylic leather paint. This brand is especially made for leather shoes. So these shoes have already been prepped. They've already been sanded and acetoned. But this paint actually seeps into the leather, so that way it can bend with the leather. So we're going to pour just a little bit. I don't need a ton. We actually need a couple different colors of this. So we're going to need brown as well. So let me Alright, so we're going to work on the orange first. So I need a light version of this. So this will be the main color. So let's get some toothpicks. And we'll just mix this in. That's close. Yeah, that's good. That's what I'm looking for. And we will set that right there. Yep, that just happened. Dude, I have like no space on this desk. I need a new desk. Mom, I need a new desk. Alright, let me get a brush. Alright, so this is the reference image that I am using. I actually contacted the guy who drew this and asked if he wouldn't mind if I put it on a shoe, and he was pretty excited about it. So as you can see on here, there are multiple colors of orange. There's at least two, so this one and this one. I'm gonna add a third one, a lighter color, so it can reflect the Kamehameha. So my main goal right now is to get the outline of the main orange. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. So it's first time ever. Now you do have to do multiple coats because this stuff is not that opaque, especially with the lighter colors. And I'm going to overlap on some of the orange or some of the black outlines. That's totally cool because I can come back in and redo the blacks. So come down here like this. Basically. So there's a shadow. On this. So this whole side is lit up with this color, so we can just come in here and just paint all this. And one thing that I see a lot in custom shoes yeah, this is pretty tedious stuff. So one thing, if you can see, I don't know if you can see this, but there's a lip, there's a ledge right here. A lot of people, when they're doing custom shoes, they forget to paint that. It's a pretty big indication that people aren't paying attention to details. So I try to make sure I paint that. It's looking good so far. It's about the orange that I wanted, so it's not 100% perfect, but it's close enough for me.
Order shipments? Check. Virtual meeting? Check. Schedule.
Alright, and then we'll come in here. It goes like this. Comes down. Sorry, I'm looking at a picture as I'm doing this. That's why I'm just kind of going off of this picture. So that's me talking to myself. So, and this comes out like that a little bit down and then cuts in. And then all of this is that color. So come down here, color this in.
Heart checkup done. We've all adapted to a new.
All right. Still on commercials. All right, so let's come down here, color this in. The cool thing about is if you get it on the rubber part, the rubber sole, or you can just wipe it off on acetone with acetone. No, this is completely for me. This is these are for me because Krillin is my guy. He gets a lot of hate. He did die a lot, but he gets a lot of hate, and I'm a huge Dragon Ball Z fan. So, yeah. But these are for me. But yeah, if you get paint on the rubber sole, you can just wipe it off with acetone. It's pretty cool. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, Supercalifrag. Yeah, I know, Cross. So we got to a point with Mr. Iron Man that in order to do more work, I was gonna have to scan him in, which is gonna require a lot of cleanup work, hours worth. So I left it up to the Comic Clan whether they wanted to call it a night or see me paint shoes. So, shoes it is. Alright, let's see. Now this requires a ridiculously steady hand, which I don't have that steady of a hand, so I have to go super slow in some parts. I started painting shoes probably last fall, October, I think, and it's a lot of fun. I like shoes. I wouldn't classify myself as a sneakerhead per se. I like shoes. I like unique shoes. So, whatever that makes me. I know there are people out there that have like 100 pair of shoes. That's definitely not me. And who have like 40 pair of Jordans. Again, not me. That's definitely not me. But again, I like shoes, and I like creative shoes, and I like to paint, so, and I love art. So it seemed like a really cool combination, and people seem to dig them, so I've been doing it since then. So it'll be a year, I think, in October. I've learned a lot, man, because a lot of people see these, you know, people doing custom shoes, and a lot of people think they can just get a pair of shoes. Oops, I got some paint on the outsole. A lot of people think they can just get a pair of shoes and rub it with acetone and start painting on it. And man, honestly, the real work is the prep, because it takes a good hour and a half to prep the shoes to be able to even paint them. And if you don't do that, the paint's not going to last, so you're totally just wasting your time. How many pairs have I done? So 1, 2, 3, 4. I did one for my wife. I've done a couple for my kids. I've probably done like 10 or 11 pair, if I had to guess. Maybe 12. Because I've done a couple custom pair. Other than the ones that I'm showing you now, or that I'm showing now. So, like I did a pair of Rick and Morty ones that turned out pretty dope. So yeah. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the darker color. I don't need it too dark. I just needed a darker shade of orange. So, just a couple drops of brown should do. There we go. I'm going to use the same toothpicks since it's orange. Alright, so that's probably too dark. That's way too dark. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this orange instead. Alright, I'll grab a little bit of the brown. Darken it up just a tad. I'm going to close this since that's a little too dark. Alright, I'm going to grab one more thing of brown. Hold up. Alright. I think, actually, sorry, just a little bit more. I think that's good. Thanks for the alert, Supercalifrag. Appreciate it, man. Alright, there we go. I think that's dark enough. Alright, so now I'll come in here and paint the darker orange. And if it's not dark enough, then I'll darken it up again. It's not dark enough. So let's do it a little darker. All right, let's try this one. Let me zoom in a little bit so you guys, make sure you guys can see this stuff. I don't think it's dark enough, but that's fine. I can do a first pass with this color and come in again with a darker color if I have to. Yeah, it's definitely not dark enough. So I'm going to probably let that dry. I need a lot of this brown. A lot more than I thought I did. All right, let's try this again. Yeah, that's perfect. I think that's perfect. Let's move this over just a tad. So something like that. Now the color is going to look a little see-through. You got to do multiple layers with this paint, so it's not a big deal. I'm going to have to come in and do like a second and a third, possibly a fourth coat. So plus I'm going to have to make it a little darker anyways, more than likely. Again, you got to get the side of that shoe right there, the side of the seam, because a lot of people miss that. I'm going to add just a little bit of a shadow here. Feel like it needs one right there. see something real quick. Yeah, it's too dark. I need to add some of this brown, like a lot of this, because it's just not dark enough. Sorry, I'm mixing off screen. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. I think that's as close to perfect as I'm gonna get. All right, I'm gonna let this stuff dry. And I'll start with the dark color on this one. So for this one, it kind of starts right there. Actually, it kind of goes up a little more. Like that.
Whether you're having a not moving off the couch while you watch the game kind of day, or a no time between...
Let's see. Another one kind of comes through here, kind of goes through the turtle school emblem and comes up like that. And another one right here. That connects with that black line. So all this is colored in. So how's everybody's weeks going? Anybody got any cool plans for this weekend? I don't. Actually, I'm going to a shooting range though. I'm pretty excited about that. I haven't been to a shooting range in a while. I'm going with my brother, which my brother and I don't get to hang out a lot. So that is going to be cool. My brother's 8 years older than me. It's a bit of a age difference, so, but it's cool, man. I don't get a chance to hang out with him a lot, so I'm pretty excited about it. So again, right now I'm just painting in the darker spots of his uniform. My chat is going crazy. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, I think that's it. So let me come in here, wash my brush out a bit. I'm gonna stop in a minute. We'll come in here with the regular color. Alright, let's turn this back on. Go. I'm not thrilled with these orange colors, I'm going to be completely honest, but I can always paint over them if I need to. We just got to be careful not to make the paint too thick, or else it'll be a little bit harder to paint over it, because the other paint will obviously show through. Plus, you don't want to paint too thick of paint on these shoes, because if you are going to be wearing them, you don't want the paint to crack. Because even if you prep it right, if you don't layer the paint right, like in thin multiple layers, then it's not going to last. So that's super important. I almost want to add some neon to this orange to make it really pop, like neon orange, like where is it, like this, just to make it really pop. I might actually do that on the next coat. Now this first coat, again, I know I always say this, but this first coat doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just trying to lay the blocks of color down so I have a good map of where I'm laying all the other colors. And I'm dropping my finger in the paint. Alright, so there is his gi. I think it's looking pretty good. Obviously I have some touch-ups to do on it, but overall it's not bad. So alright everybody, I think I'm gonna call it a night. Let me turn this music down because this is a little bit annoying. I'm gonna call it a night. I really appreciate everybody hanging out with me tonight. It's been a ton of fun. We got a ton done on Caleb's piece for the Iron Man Mark IV armor. I will have, for next week's Art of the Hero, I will have that actually scanned in and cleaned up so we can start doing some digital painting on it. And we might be able to get it done next week, honestly. Going over to a friend's house to hang out, watch some movies with me and his wife. Now that I have both shots, I can start. Nice. That's awesome, man. yeah, we've been slowly starting to hang out with more and more people and go out more and more with the kids and all that stuff. So it's exciting. It's exciting. But before I go, let me do a shout out for our sponsor. So our sponsor is Gamer Grind Co. They do coffee for gamers, and just to be straight up, they've supported us from almost day one. They're our original OG supporters of the channel. If you go to their site and order some coffee or order some merchandise, use Comics in the Cross code at checkout. You'll get 5% off your order. Pick up some merch while you're there for us, some coffee mugs, stuff like that. If you like what you saw today, I'll be back next Tuesday for Art of the Hero. We also have our regular stream on Sundays, Comics in the Cross. I don't know, Cross, what we're doing this Sunday. We were going to do an interview with David Papose, who is the author of Spencer and Locke, which we reviewed last week. Oh, I think we are. So we're going to be reviewing an indie comic book, I think, this coming Sunday. Then the Monday after that, Cross is going to continue his first playthrough ever of Kingdom Hearts. So if you're a fan of Kingdom Hearts, you're going to definitely want to check that out. Seeing the confusion wash over his face is just freaking hilarious. But as always, I really appreciate you coming. If you liked what you saw, please leave a follow or a sub if you like. Also, continue the conversation in our Discord. Let's see if that pops up. We have a very active Discord throughout the week, so if you want to come out and hang out and chat, all things geek or life in general, please feel free to come and hang out. I think with that, we're done. Let me see if there's anybody that we can raid. Let's see who's streaming. Anybody have any suggestions on people to raid? Let's see. We could raid Co-op Trio. Most confusing game ever. Yes. Yeah, dude, absolutely. Thank you for popping in, Chunk. I don't know why I said Chuck. I almost called you Comic. Alright, so yeah, let's actually, let's raid Supercalifrag. Since he popped in and showed us some support, let's go ahead and raid him. He's playing Valorant right now. So yeah, let's go ahead and show him some love. Again, as always, I really appreciate everybody popping in today. And you know what? It's a good week to be a geek. Let's get this raid on and popping, shall we? All right, let's see. All right, let's see. All right, cool. If you can hang out for the raid, please do. Throw your raid emotes in chat. And show Supercalifrag some love. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. Have a good night.